Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, then my name is Kubeir Kamal. I'm an ICCRC licensed immigration consultant. This channel is all about Canadian immigration processes, news, updates, things you should do and things you definitely shouldn't, of course, with regards to your Canadian immigration application. Today's video is about the latest express entry draw that was conducted today. And whether we like it or not, this was another Canadian experience class draw, which unfortunately has been the trend, and unfortunately for people who have otherwise been waiting for the federal skilled workers draws. Fortunately, definitely for people who are under the Canadian experience class, because the scores keep dropping and dropping. This draw particularly, and let's head over to the CIC website. This draw was, as it happened today, was for a score of 357, which is the second lowest express entry score drawn ever, and 4,500 invitations were issued for this particular draw. I would also like to sort of take you down with the breakdown, sort of give you a bit of a glimpse. We had a total of 167,244 candidates. This is where it gets very, very interesting. So at this point of time, between 471 and 500, you nearly have 15,000 active profiles, another 2,200 profiles above 501. Yes, there was also a PNP draw which happened yesterday. This has been the trend, a PNP draw and then the CEC draw. I have been extremely hopeful that this was going to be the month or probably the period of time in the year when they would go back to resuming the federal skilled worker draws. I've been saying that it's going to be third quarter. We are already in the third quarter. Yes, we do have 2 more months to go in the third quarter, but I was really hoping that they would start off in July, just the way they had done it last year. And hopes are something which sort of keeps you going, right? IRCC decided that they still want to continue with the Canadian experience class at this point of time. The point I was trying to make earlier with the pool breakdown was that there are nearly 15,000 active profiles with the scores of 471 and above at this point of time. So if and when the federal skilled worker draws do happen, oh boy, the scores are going to be really, really high. To start with, the first draw is going to be definitely in the range of 480s. Of course, a lot depends on how many invitations are issued. As and when the draws continue to happen, yes, we will see a decline, but that is going to be a very gradual decline. It won't be a steep decline, and for the scores to come back to 471, it's looking quite challenging at this point of time, and only because there are 15,000 plus profiles in with the scores of 471 and above. That is what is going to keep it very, very challenging at this point in time, very competitive rather, because as and how the draws will keep happening, as the draws will resume, obviously more people will keep coming back into the pool, people will keep joining back into the pool. A lot of people whose profiles have expired, they will recreate their profiles. People whose scores are low, they will sort of upgrade their IELTS scores, and obviously their scores will jump up as well. So these numbers will continue to keep adding up. That's basically all that I wanted to talk to you about. I know there is a lot of anger and frustration out there, and rightfully so, to be very honest, because a lot of you out there have very patiently been waiting for the federal skilled worker draws to resume. It's been 7 months now since the last all program draws that happened, which was on the 23rd of December with a score of 468. If you are in that range of scores, 460s, even low 470s at this point of time, if you have a PNP option, just grab it. Don't wait, because there are changes which are going to come. There are some very, very big changes that are going to come in the near future. There are a lot of things which are being spoken about. There are a lot of things which are being talked about. Some indications have been given earlier, and we do expect some changes will occur in the express entry. So you get a chance now. You get a PNP option now. Just grab it and go, because I always say a bird in hand is always better than two in the bush. So if you have an opportunity, you have a chance now, just take it, grab it, go for it. All right, don't wait. I know there is always the temptation that I would rather take the federal skilled worker route or the express entry route instead of waiting for PNP nomination, because that probably takes time and sometimes costs a bit more money. But if you get a nomination, if you get an opportunity, just grab it and go. As and when the all program draws do happen, obviously the Ontario high point range will also go up. Okay, as of now, the high point range is at 467. So the people who are really upset with that is the people who are in the 468 to 470s range, who have been missing out on the Ontario invitations. But as and when the draws do resume, the all program draws do resume, the high point of Ontario will also change. And at that point of time, it will come up as an opportunity for a lot of people. So just grab it and go as and when that happens. We will keep you updated as if new changes are announced, when they are announced and when they happen. Please follow that. But please follow us on Instagram. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then well, it's your call, but I think you should. And that's all for me for this particular update. Thank you very much for joining in. I shall see you next time. Take care.